942. I want you to take a look at 942 at that point in time. Right, 942 here on Friday. So 942 was here. Here, mind you, this was 942. Now, this is an important skill, right? Because if you are busy, or if you are a new trader, you have to learn to set alerts and walk away. You have to allow the setups to come to you. So a big part of your training is to understand how to be looking out for setups. Right? Many of you have learned it the wrong way. You're just looking for lagging indicators instead of preparing for scenarios. You see the difference. In your trading career, most of it is education from YouTube. Like this, for example. No, this is YouTube too. You've learned to see things like, if certain, I don't even know, man. What? RSI more than 70. Do this. RSI 20. Your MACD is this and that. Equivalent to this, whatever. You see, you're trying to look for an indicator for you to make a decision. You realize the problem with that, because these are not scenarios. You're just looking for the exact moment you do something. But you can't do that. Instead, what you need to treat this like is a game, like a football game, for example. You need to have a playbook. You need to know exactly, or in your mind, you must have 20 scenarios that can happen. And the fact that you can chart out the scenarios perfectly and wait for them. Now, this is not hard. It is a multi-million-dollar skill if you're able, like what we're doing here, right? If you're able to chart out 3, even just 2 or 3 scenarios, and you wait for them to happen. If it doesn't happen, you don't do anything about it because it didn't happen. But if you're able to chart out 2 or 3 scenarios, and this is what we do every day, and it always happens, at least one of them will happen because you're able to do that. Sometimes I chart 4, maybe 4 or 5. That's the most, I think, especially when it's chopping, right? There's no clear certainty, but at most you know there are 4 to 5 possible scenarios that will certainly happen, and you wait for it. If it doesn't come, so be it, but you prepare for it instead of just being so fixated with a particular indicator that when it happens you do this and you have no recourse. What if it doesn't work out? What's your stop loss? How do you plan your risks? How do you calculate this? Some of you just want to make the trading decision without understanding how to manage your risks. That's a big problem. Now, so I warn you, this is 942 once again. Right? This was when we already planned for it. Now, at that point here, we already know where the 20-day moving average was. Right? So you wait for that. You wait for the 20-day moving average. By then, you also already saw the magenta algorithm, as I have already charted. You saw the magenta building liquidity. And so all you got to do was to wait for the retest. Retest there. That's all. That's all you got to do. Wait for the retest of the 20-day moving average. That's all you got to do. Then you wait for magenta to rebuild the liquidity as you see it here together with the orange. Absolutely beautiful, because this is a beautiful cup and handle formation that started forming. That's all. So you avoid this completely. Can you make money from this? Absolutely you can, if you're good enough. And that will come with time, that will come with training, that will come with practice, that will come with skill. Right? So you wait for the structure to start forming. Now, wait for this, your alert's triggered, you wait for the handle formed, and you just have to take this one trade here. Now, how many times have I shown you, if you just have to take this one trade here, you will make more than enough for yourself. You will make more than enough. And I've shown you time and time again, right? At least a few hundred times I've shown you that all you need is just one trade like that in the precision algorithm, and you will have made enough, more than enough, right?